This is actually Henry Ford's engine he used to run around the park. Hi, welcome to the train shop whenever. No, it hasn't been too weekly. But we're back. We we'll hash together some little episodes, so at least let you know we're still alive. Things have been busy. I'm Bill Henning.
I'm Walt Herbine.
John Henning.
And we don't know what happened to Bill tonight.
Yeah.
So he'll be back. Things have been crazy busy. Busy here at the shop, making some changes. I know I've been away for a couple trips. During the last few weeks. So.
Ooh, you well-traveler.
Yeah.
Where did you go, Bill?
Where'd you go, Bill, William?
One trip to Detroit. It was my wife and I's 1 year anniversary, so we went to the romance capital of the world.
Look at that.
Detroit. Well, she did the mistake of letting me pick out where to go. So one of the things I always wanted to go to was the Henry Ford Museum and the Greenfield Village out in Detroit. So.
Very cool.
That'll teach her for letting let me pick where to go.
You blew your first shot.
Yep. Yeah,
no more after this.
Yep, you'll never get a chance.
Nah, she was good with it. We had a good time, and then I went to Colorado.
Take your son, move your son out there.
My older son Andrew moved out to Colorado, so he flew back. We rented a van, drove out there, drove the rest of his crap out there, and such. So I'll share that a little bit here in a minute.
I know the big thing is, big talk is, the big boy is coming.
The big boy is coming to our coast, yes, the East Coast.
Coming to the area.
But where do we want to go see it at?
That's the big debate.
The big debate.
Where do we go?
So you have some kind of cool things, I mean, especially on the East Coast, going into Philly for the 250th anniversary of our country, See it go along the Schuylkill Expressway.
That would be kind of cool, huh?
Yeah,
Imagine what the traffic's going to be like on the Schuylkill Expressway.
Oh, I know. People are going to be like, what the heck is that thing?
See that thing come out of the Flat Rock Tunnel, man. Right there. There's a Flat Rock right there by Manayunk.
Then mid-June, it'll be up at Steamtown. So that's a big deal. So it'll be parked next to the big boy they have up at Steam. So now I often get to see two big boys side by side. So
what's that, 40, 12, I think up there?
I think it's 12.
Yeah, 12.
I'm going.
Yeah, I have tickets to go. I'm curious what parking they have. 20,000 people there. Where it's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
The
whole town's gonna be nuts.
It's just parachute in there. You don't have to worry about.
Yeah, the big boy's coming, man.
They're gonna drop down to Reading and Blue Mountain for a little bit.
Yup.
Yeah, I think I heard they're gonna, while they're down doing maintenance and stuff, they're gonna fly the crew back to take a break before they do that second part of the leg.
That's nice.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too.
I mean, that was nice. I mean, the crews, they're on the road. So.
Yeah, of course.
Then it goes to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And then Altoona, the Horseshoe Curve.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a.
That's a sold out thing. That's supposedly limited going to be limited access up there.
Yeah, I think they sold the tickets out for the first day.
Well, it was only going to be one day.
Well, just driving through. I don't know if it's stopping at all, but I assume it's just driving around.
Maybe they'll do a photo op.
But I figure UP it might be back because UP is going to get the merger. Their merger, they just redid the paperwork.
I don't know.
But I don't know how many times you're going to run that big boy across the country.
Yeah.
It's a lot of maintenance and a lot of upkeep. But supposedly they're oiling this thing every 80 miles.
I wouldn't be holding my breath for a return trip.
Yeah.
It's gone out west, California several times.
Well, it lives out there.
It's a little closer.
It lives out there.
But the UP is going to be nationwide.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's going to be, wherever you go to see it, it's going to be a mob scene, basically. It's going to be interesting.
I got a few sniping ideas.
Yeah,
locally.
A couple ideas.
Hey, man, you got them people who live up in Roarfort that goes right behind their backyard, man.
Right.
They could be selling some tickets.
You weren't supposed to mention that one. Yeah, that one, and like I said, some people have mentioned just viewing it from a boat on the Schuylkill and chasing it that way. right down along the river. So.
Yeah, because it's supposed to stop in the town of Pottstown for like 15 minutes.
Is it tea break
I
for the crew?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know I saw that it's supposed to stop there for 15 minutes.
That should be cool.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Well, let me tell a little bit about my trip. But in the meantime, if you like the show, hit like, hit subscribe.
You ever in the area? Stop in, see us here at the store.
Yeah, please do.
You get to see our
newly renovated.
Our studio. Our studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shop counter, our studio. That's why it's called the Train Shop Weekly, because we just film it here in the shop.
Yeah.
So
it's normally more cluttered than this.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. As far as my trip, obviously Deb and I, that's my wife Deb, jumped on a plane and off.
That's a little plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Where'd you fly at? Alta?
Were you getting a
Philadelphia.
Learjet or something?
Yeah.
Private?
Philadelphia. And first stop, we got off the airport. We were hungry, so we stopped there to Ford's Garage. It's a restaurant, all Ford themed.
Nice.
It was really cool. Great food.
Mm-hmm.
As the interiors just have kind of old cars, but everything's a garage theme. I mean, all the way down to the urinals were beer kegs, and the napkin rings are hose clamps with shop towels for the napkins. It was kind of cool. I mean, well thought out, good food. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Hey, there's Bill driving.
Yeah, I wish. Then we went to the Henry Ford Museum. That was the goal. And that museum is so cool. It's got so many different things. I mean, this is just a big steam truck that was sitting there. But I mean, they got tons of airplanes, trains, automobiles, and automobile now just Fords. They had all kinds of like
Corvette, yeah.
They had a lot of Chevys and stuff. Pretty much everything from the 1900s up to present day.
Kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was.
The old Holiday Inn sign.
It was super cool. Yeah. But a lot of the displays are set up like that. Tells a story or something. So if you ever have the opportunity, if you've never been there, you can put it on your bucket list. Another thing is like Hallmark collectibles. A lot of us collect the Lionel things, whatever. But they had a whole big display there.
Oh, wow.
of all the different years, almost every year. There were literally thousands of ornaments, on display.
It was a Freedom Train, first Freedom Train.
Yeah. But from the very first time, and I think it was in the mid-'70s, they first started doing ornaments. And they were just basic, Christmas balls,
right.
And then just kind of evolved into these 3D things they have today. Yeah, there's a DeWitt Quinton, one of the oldest steam engines in the country. That was the first one in New York. That ran in New York, first steam engine, and of course the big 1601. That thing's a beast. Just about as big as a big boy. And then there, next to the 1601, there was a big O-gauge display. I was kind of surprised. I didn't realize. Like, oh, check that out. And they had a.
It's a pretty cool layout.
It was. I didn't get the information on the reason or who runs it, whatever. But
yeah, it was very traditional.
Yeah, very traditional.
I was gonna say there's a lot of the Lionel pieces in there. The diner and.
Well, I'm just saying. You look at the mountains, the old like that paper
mache.
Not paper mache, but that like that.
I see a lot of pre-war.
That's what I'm saying. All the pre-war
buildings
items
and such.
Yep.
So a lot of modern engines runs, I guess, for reliability and such. Keep it. But it was cool. But like I said, I really don't know who runs it. So if anybody knows who put that O-gauge display, is doing that at the Henry Ford, comment about it. Let us know who's doing it, because I just didn't get it all. Yeah, Slinky Dog. Then I was thinking of John Will when I saw this Wiener Dog.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
yeah, they just did the Wiener Dog
the 500.
The 500, that was cool too.
It was the second annual one at Indy.
Yeah,
that was
cool.
pretty funny. Yes. So I had to laugh when I saw the Wiener Dog going around there. I had to make sure I got a picture of it for John Will, because he always has his Wiener Dog at the train club. So it was a neat setup. I thought that was kind of cool. Then we went to the Ford Rogue factory. They do you can do a factory tour there. So that was really cool. They had it's where they assemble the Ford F-150s.
Oh, nice.
So they have a kind of a balcony you can walk around, and they're assembled from the bare chassis on up to the finished product.
That's cool to see. All the automation and
how
it all
and how many people are involved.
Right. Yeah.
And there's still a lot of humans. They're just. It was pretty cool. pretty strict about cell phones and cameras. Don't pull that camera, your phone out of your pocket, because they're pretty strict. But it was cool. It was fascinating watching the assembly, how they assemble these. And then next to the Henry Ford Museum is the Greenfield Village. This is actually Henry Ford's engine he used to run around the park. He has like 3 miles of track that goes around the place. And then it sat in the museum, and then for years, and then I guess 2 decades ago they brought it out, restored it, and they're running it again.
Is it standard gauge or is it narrow gauge? Or?
I think it's standard gauge.
Yeah.
But it's all restored, and I think 2 decades ago they pulled it out of the museum because it sat in there for several decades. But that used to go into Henry Ford used to drive around all the time. They have Model Ts there. You can ride ones. We did that. We took a ride around through the whole thing.
Are they gas? Did they have any steam ones or
no? No steam runner, but they had a bunch of these running around. You can take a ride, take a spin for one. That'd be a fun job to have there. Just driving those all day as a driver. There's a water tower there. Next to it's a coal tower. But it's pretty cool. Like I say, it's about a 3 mile track. It goes all the way around it. The Henry Ford, they started this in 1929. I didn't realize his best friend was Thomas Edison. They were best friends.
Yeah.
I mean, neither one of them would quite get as far as they did, I think, without each other. They kind of encouraged each other. And I think a lot of it was they became friends because they had similar stresses and issues and pressure to succeed. So they used to go on vacations.
Can feed off of each other.
They used to go on vacations with each other all the time. So when a lot of Edison's buildings are here because that was one of I think Ford's hobbies. He would buy old buildings, and now he's like, where do I put this stuff? So that's why he created Greenfield Village. So like his home, Ford's home when he grew up is there. There's like a 1-room schoolhouse that he went to school in. He bought the school, rebuilt it, restored it. That's there.
Wow.
Thomas Edison's house is there. A lot of the buildings that Thomas Edison did his experiments in, developed his inventions, stuff like that, is there.
Wow.
He bought them, and the oldest windmill in the country is there.
Wow.
It's quite interesting all that stuff that's studied there. The Wright brothers. The Wright brothers' house that they grew up in is there.
But didn't they were in Kitty Hawk, like North Carolina, right?
I'm not sure where they were.
I think they were originally from Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he disassembled these houses and truck them in, and they'd restore them. Their bicycle shop is there.
Right.
Where the front is a bicycle shop, the back was their workshop where they built their first airplane and stuff. And it's all there. It's called. It goes on and on. Noah Webster did the dictionary. His house is there. He bought his house, and because a lot of these are houses or buildings that were going to be torn down, and he's like, no, I'll buy it. And the train station that's on there, it was, when it was trucked in, it was going to be torn down. So it's quite interesting. It was fascinating. This is the engine house. So it's actually a reproduction of the one that was going to be torn down. Though they saved a lot of parts. They used as many parts as they could, but for the most part, it's a reproduction. The turntable's original from, I forget where that's from. That's the inside. It's one of the engine, the Edison engine. Now you got to name the engine after his best friend, right?
Right.
But it's pretty cool. It's a working roundhouse. They do really maintain these engines well. They're well taken care of. So it's pretty cool.
Is that a Pacific there?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's an old engine, but now it's a display piece. It's got like the side of it's kind of cut out so you can see the inside. You can walk underneath it and see everything, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so it's basically a display piece. An old retired engine. It probably wasn't really fixable, so they made a display out of it. So it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, right outside they have an old steam crane. I think it's the oldest one in the country, they said.
Is that a Heisler?
No, it's not.
No,
sorry.
no.
But it's similar. They're using that to power the crane. I think that's what they said.
Cool.
I think that's what they said.
They did that with a lot of old steam engines. They became steam generators for things.
Yeah, there's the water tower, and there's the coal tower next to it. And that's the 1-year bride and groom in front of a church that Ford built, I think, for his parents on the grounds.
Awesome.
Or maybe it was for his daughter. I forget. But yeah, I need a church. Build a church.
There you go.
One of the other things I wanted to stop at in Michigan was this was an old terminal station, railroad terminal station, and I remember reading about this a few years ago. It was in such bad shape; it was ready to be torn down. In fact, the city deemed it to be demolished.
Yeah.
It was so bad, but the city didn't have enough money to tear it down. So like, what do we do? Then fortunately for them, Ford stepped in. Ford Motor Company stepped in and said, hey, they saw the value of the building and the history and the historic nature of the building, so they thought it was worth saving. But because of underneath in the basement, it was flooded for years. It took them, I don't know, a month or so just to pump the basement out of it.
Wow.
And everything was so rutted and rotted, they say another 3 years, the building probably would have fell down on its own. This was the main room when it was in bad shape. And the tiles are missing. It was horrible. They totally rebuilt this place. It's just incredible. I could show you.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I could show you dozens of photos of this thing. This is one of the other main rooms. It was just deteriorated. There was plants and trees growing in through the sidewalk, and now it's totally restored. It's incredible. The tops of the columns on the outside, they have these big fancy, pieces up top made out of granite. Well, how do you fix that or replace it?
Right.
Well, they actually went back to the original quarry where all this granite came from. It's been closed for like 30 years, like 3 decades, whatever. So they actually reopened it. They had to build a new road to it, and they dug out more granite so it matched.
Wow.
So they matched, and they had these craftsmen duplicate these things, and now they're beautiful.
Wow.
But it's interesting how they literally just reopened an old quarry to make sure they had the
right stone.
The right stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of my stops. I really wanted to stop and check this place out. So that was cool. Then we went around real quick. This was Ford's house from like 1908 to 1915, kind of just in the outskirts of the city, and then later he built this big mansion along the river. It was pretty cool.
The Colorado road trip.
And then this was the Colorado road trip. Yeah, as I was saying, Andrew, he's my oldest son. He's the one on the left. He moved to Colorado recently, so he kind of drove out there with his car, packed as much as he could fit in it. But he still had like his dresser, his bed, and many boxes of others. So he flew back. We rented a budget van and cargo van, and then my other son went with us. And then we both flew back afterwards. Our first leg stretch was at Tamaqua station. So let's stop because we're driving right by. Let's stop at the station,
Yeah.
To stretch our legs and walk around and stuff. We pretty much drove through the night. There was 3 of us, so basically each time we filled the tank up, we switched drivers.
Wow.
So we pretty much were able to drive straight through. This was cool. The world's largest truck stop, Iowa 80. That's kind of a cool surprise. We needed to take a break, so we pulled into here, and I was like, holy crap, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I got an 18-wheeler in that store there. But it was like a Walmart for truckers.
Yeah.
It was insane. They had all kinds of full-size vehicles all over the place in through the store and gift shop and stuff. It's a cool old Dodge, this whole thing, old cab over. This was in the truck stop area. You need a tail light? They got them.
Yeah.
You need some exhaust pipes? They got them. I got a whole aisle of just horns, and they had a whole aisle of just mud flaps. One of the other stops, this was cool. It's called Thunder Road. Thunder Road Grill. It was all racing themed. They had one shelf behind the bar that's all full of these pedal cars.
Yeah. I was wondering what they were.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite figure out if they were full size or.
No, they were just regular little pedal cars. But then they also had all kinds of cars. They had like a little museum. They had Casey Kane's Budweiser stock car there. And some hot rods over there. This is all in this restaurant. They had an Indy car there. It's like, all over the place. The restrooms is funny. They hang it from the ceiling. They had like a soapbox derby car and a go-kart hanging upside down.
Reminds me of that place out in western Pennsylvania.
The Quaker Steak and Lube.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the one at York. One of
I
those
never
too.
went to that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, next York trip, we'll make sure we go.
Yeah. As long as the old man
They had a
doesn't want to
caboose
be
out.
home by 5.
Yeah. They had a caboose outside. So there you go. There's train related to that stop at the Thunder Road. And the whole way, naturally, there was all kinds of...
You found trains.
Yeah, you're always running into some trains here and there. The long stretch, because it's so flat out there. Yeah, you can see from miles.
Was it mostly Union Pacific?
Yeah.
Union Pacific or Burlington Northern Santa Fe out there.
I think I only saw UP out there. Then as you're driving by
You
down
found a big
80,
boy.
yeah,
Or is
well,
that a Challenger?
no, that's a big boy, and it was it a DD40. But when you're going down 80, I didn't think anything of it, and all of a sudden there it was. Oh shit! If I realized that, I would have stopped. So this isn't my photograph because it drove by, but I can technically say I saw another big boy. But yeah, this was 4023, I believe it is. And then we made it there. Let's see, what did we do? In 28 hours, 1,800 miles. We averaged 15.9 miles per gallon.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
How fast you have it up to, William?
It would only go to 76 miles an hour.
Had a governor on it.
Yep. I mean, whether you had the auto control on it, if you were going downhill with a backwind, 76 miles an hour. That's all it would do. Which most of the highways are 70 or 75. It really sucked when you had the 80 mile per hour roads. People are just kind of blowing by you, and you're like trying to pass people. Yeah, it was kind of sucked. Then we're out there. Went to the Colorado Railroad Museum.
Mm-hmm.
It's not far from Andrews. Andrew lives at Fort Collins, Colorado. Basically Golden, Colorado, because a mile down the road is a Coors factory. But the museum was cool. Had a good variety of stuff. Under the basement of the station, they had a cool HO layout. That's what this one was. You know, standard gauge, narrow gauge, Denver, Rio Grande themed. But it was pretty cool. Well detailed.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty good layout.
It was. And the guy was kind of giving us a tour of the place, behind the scenes tour and stuff, which was nice. It wasn't very busy. They had a lot of little coin opera. You put a coin in and it operates different things, like the merry-go-round is a Ferris wheel loop from the carnival there. The coin in, the carnival runs around. And a galloping goose.
Yep.
These are cool.
Yeah, they are. It's like the real buses and galloping gooses.
That layout is in the basement of that station there. Just outside, they have a lot of engines and different things. They had a G-scale layout out there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Cool bridges. But they didn't have anything running while we were there. So it was kind of a quiet day. Off day for them, I guess. Yeah. F unit, Rio Grande. There was a Shea.
Yeah.
He was kind of cool. Like I said, they had a lot of cars all over the place. Standard gauge, narrow gauge. I don't know if there's some of the cars they normally use when they're doing some of their excursions.
Looks like the old Tyco cars.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
In real life.
Got rotary snowplow.
Nice. That's cool.
And there's the Galloping Goose. So I was excited. I got to see the Galloping Goose in person.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Actually,
what's powering that? Is it like a 6 or an 8 or something, or is it a diesel? Or
I'm not sure, to be honest. Good question. Didn't really look. Anybody know? Let us know what powers the Galloping Goose. Because I'm not sure. Then it had one of its brothers there. He was cool. And then it had another one. It was like 3 of them. It's like, sweet. Jackpot. Those things are cool. Baldwin, Philadelphia. Baldwin Locomotive Works. Cool engine sitting out front of the engine house. And that had to get our selfie in front of it.
Of course,
right?
Of course.
And then, like I said, just a mile down the road was a Coors factory. But you know what? Tuesdays they don't do tours. It's like, really? I'm so excited. Yeah, it's a
It's
course
always
factory
your
down
luck.
there. Yeah.
Always your luck.
No tours. Damn. I went to a couple places. Andrew knows a lot of the places to check out. So we stopped. There was a Red Rocks amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this whole stage and amphitheater all around these Red Rocks. But unfortunately, they were having a concert, getting ready for a concert, so you couldn't get in to see inside the amphitheater. But
You just keep striking out.
I do, you know. But the scenery, I mean, the pictures I got was really cool. The scenery all around the rocks and stuff, it's just beautiful. And for dinner, we went to the Casa Bonito, which is, there's a whole story in this. You ever want to read something interesting, look this up. There's a good YouTube thing, but it's owned by the guys who do South Park.
Oh, okay.
The two guys who do South Park.
Yeah.
They bought it because the place was starting to get run down, and then during COVID it got closed, and then basically wasn't going to reopen. So they bought it, figuring, yeah, we'll buy it because he used to go there. The one guy used to go there when he was a kid.
Okay.
And all the time. He loved the place, and then he had the opportunity to actually buy it. It's like, sweet. And then they started looking at it. I need some work. So they're I'm probably take about $1.5 million to $2 million tops to get it up and running, back up to par. Well, I think $50 million later.
I was going to say 5-10 million
No,
later.
keep going, 20, 30, yeah. I think they ended up with close to $50 million invested in it.
Jeez.
You know, it's insane. They say if they knew then what they at the beginning, they definitely would have done it. But it's an interesting story. It's actually making money. The place is packed. I mean, it can hold up to like 1,000 people. They have a the high diver guy jumps off into the water, and puppet show, magic show. I mean, it's insane. Seriously, look it up sometime. Google it. It's a fascinating story. It really is. Then on the on the way home on the plane, actually we had a lot of rain storm in our area here, so when we got to about to Ohio, they were detouring us to Syracuse. And then once we got to Syracuse, then we came straight down. So I'm like looking out, ooh, we might be coming by Lansdale, you know. So yeah, so then I found Lansdale as we were flying by. It's actually the first thing I noticed was the water tower. As soon as I saw the water tower, then I saw the tracks.
Y. Yeah,
our Y tracks, you know. But unfortunately, a big cloud was rolling in, because literally a half a second later, it was just white. So I caught the photo right before the cloud covered it up. But unfortunately, it darkens most of the town. But it was cool. But
there's the train shop.
Yeah, the train shop is up there somewhere.
Right there, across from right there, that white spot on the corner.
There it is.
There it is.
There's a train shop. See the train shop from the airplane. So that was my trip. That's it. So.
Awesome.
It was fun. It was a good trip. You know, good getaway, and of course, you know, every trip you find some trains.
Yeah. No, of course.
I know nothing about that.
So
we still got a few minutes. So I mean, we haven't done much of a show. I know a lot of stuff came in, but we can kind of take a look at a couple things. You know, where you want to start. You had a couple things I thought these were kind of cool.
Yes, we got some Broadway Limited passenger cars. We got just the Reading and Blue Mountain Northern passenger cars. We got some Reading.
This is the Philadelphian Reading. This is the observation car. It's up at Strasbourg all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is cool. I've been anxious to see one of these.
That's sharp. Okay. Clean.
I rode right there. There's a lot of people rode in the car, but it's cool. That's cool.
Stacks and all.
That doesn't got no number on it.
I might have to get one of these. Well, we got the Lionel one because Lionel did theirs a couple of years ago.
Interiors too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought I saw a person. He ran away.
You need any stickers or anything?
There's a little teapot in there and an ashtray. That's pretty cool.
Ashtray, no smoking.
Oh yeah, and gives you individual numbers to put on it.
Oh, so you can buy a bunch of cars and
number them the way you want them.
That's cool.
I like that.
These are
That's
nice. Bet they look nice lit up.
Yeah. That is cool.
They are very nice. Nicely detailed. good weathering job and be like the real thing.
I dig it. Need some people. Tiny car.
It's a
That's
sharp
cool.
looking car.
It is. What's this one? This one's the this was the American Freedom Train one.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
1947 to 49 American Freedom Train, business car. That's cool too. Neat. I like it. That is cool. Yeah, it's pretty well detailed. Got all the piping on the roof and stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, the actual interior things is not just seats. There's little stands and stuff in there. Maybe a chafing dish or whatever. Or look like an ashtray maybe.
Come on, two different style couplers. It's like.
Well, it has the knuckles on it.
Oh no, it got ones that you can put on there that'll lock. They're just like a hook,
Oh, okay.
so they don't come apart.
There you go. Sweet.
What else we got, John?
On the HO line, we got the old everybody needs a little bobber. Little EBT
yeah, I don't know if these have been
bobber.
out for a while, but we just got these in. I thought they were cool. The East Broad Top bobber, 4-wheel bobber.
I got quite a few bobbers.
Yeah.
The old Tyco
I
ones.
always liked the bobber. Yeah, I got several of the Reading ones.
Yeah, Reading got.
This came in.
Reading had like 130 of them.
Some
at
of
one
these
time.
came in, so I just thought that was cute.
And then what else we got here? What's this again?
Yeah, here's a
Covered
bunch.
hopper. MFA ink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a
Red, white,
bunch
and
of
blue.
Yeah, we got a lot of Atlas cars came
Yeah,
in.
here's the other ones.
Yep.
PS 4750 hopper cars. But this one's cool, the red, white, blue one.
But here's the big local one.
EGP. I think the green one's pretty sharp. Different.
Actually, I like the Reading and Northern one.
Of course you do.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I forget how many numbers. They got a couple of different numbers. I don't know if it's 4. I think it's 4 different numbers, road numbers. Cool.
Yeah, actually, I could get that for my modern train if I wanted to.
The well cars. These are always popular.
Yeah.
Now, they're the 40 footers.
The 40s and the 53s.
Yeah, they typically don't last long. This was the special edition, the pink one.
Yeah.
On track for a cure. They usually do at least. Usually when they do a run of these, they do one pink one.
I think it's a great idea.
It is. It always changes up a little.
Yeah, but they came. There's a patch, then they have the early and late paint schemes.
What the two,
Yeah.
the red and then the black and white? Is that what you mean?
Yep. One's an early paint scheme. One's late paint scheme.
And this one's a patch job or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Rebuilt well car patch. Yeah, I see. Late repaint, early. That's cool. I like the well cars, but it's cool because we see them all over the place.
Yeah.
They're used a lot. So.
And then you got some Premier
What are
I was
those?
say,
Atlas
we got
Premier
these.
pups.
These are cool.
Carney.
They're carnival cars.
Oh yeah,
They're
they have the
sharp.
circus train at the coaches and the passenger the cars came out last month. So now they added these
That
trailer
green set.
cars. Yeah, there's 2 different ones.
There's a different one.
Yeah, there's I don't know if you get one's yellow set, one green set or something. So now they got these trailer cars that go with it. So that would be cool to do a circus train.
For all you Carney folks.
Yeah, pretty cool to do a circus train. James E. Straight shows. Yeah, that's cool. I dig them. It's colorful, you know. Interesting trains.
A couple tank cars.
Yeah, a whole bunch of different tank cars came in. These are just 2 of them.
I thought the one elephant.
What the hell is that? Elephant fertilizer. So what's it, full of elephant crap?
I don't know.
That's a sugar one. But yeah, there's several different ones over there, but nice tank cars.
Yep.
And
Then last but not least, the boss has located
the reproduction cars. So, yeah, so
for the car auto carrier.
yeah, It's been a while. I mean, the last couple times Lionel did it, they were like bright colors.
Right.
They weren't like the
Yeah.
original
These
colors.
These are pretty spot on.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty nice. So if you need reproduction cars for your Lionel auto carriers,
Or just to put on the layout.
or put on the layout, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're pretty old Fords.
I think they're kind of a combination of a couple of different
Just a
vehicles.
generic vehicle.
Let's see.
Yeah, because otherwise the
The companies get all upset.
licensing.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
of course, we've been kicking butt on all the renovations and rearranging and
Yeah,
moving cases and moving
Yeah.
inventory and
what was it yesterday? We were putting on
7
new,
lights in the ceiling.
new light fixtures, so they're now LED light
Yeah.
fixtures.
Bright, they're bright as can be.
Lot
Yeah,
brighter.
brighter. Yeah.
But yeah,
And
we
save
just
energy.
every day we're trying to make a little bit of progress. What have you been up to? We didn't talk about what you guys were up to. Anything particular?
No, I'm working on the train club. We just had it. Think about it. We just were set up at the freight house, but I wasn't there. I went on a train ride.
You missed it. It was a good day.
Yep.
Mhm. I had a good day. Well, no, actually, it was the slowest train ride I ever went on. It was a whopping 12 miles an hour, scooting around in the. Well, I went on the Blue Mountain and Reading RDCs, and it's just kind of like.
They don't run them any faster than that?
Well, most of the tourist places go like that. I mean, look at
Yeah.
Strasbourg or the
No,
Colebrook
it's,
there.
it's like, what do you call it?
Just
Like the
poking along.
last 5 miles, it was like, oh my god, we hit 40 miles an hour. It's like,
Yeah.
but it just dragged on, did some run bys.
You gotta jump on Amtrak and go some speed.
Yeah.
Have you been up to anything much else?
Not much. Just doing mostly repairs, finally getting some of that stuff knocked out.
Yeah, you're always
Working-
busy down there in the basement.
Working on, updating the parts line. We made some, I don't know, we've made a few changes that we'll be releasing soon. A couple new things coming out. We're going to make some more wheels, as usual. So,
Wheels.
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 Oh, I really don't have anything else right now.
No, not right now. I think the renovations were the most.
Yeah, and also it's spring, lot going on outside, and
Yeah, store gets a little slower now.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah. It's been slow, which is good. It gives us
Yeah.
all some time to go do our thing.
Yeah, because it's.
it doesn't have to be too slow.
Yeah, but most of the people now, they're you have people who are in the cars and trains. Trains are in the wintertime, cars are in the summertime.
Yeah, a
Well,
lot
we-
of car shows starting right now.
We actually did. The girls were talking today. We had probably our slowest day. We only had 15 orders today for the day
Oh.
online. So that was a slow day. 'Cause normally like we're at least 30, right? Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, 30, 40 at least during until the holidays and gets busy.
And
But
then it gets crazy.
it's all right. That's what I got. So
Yep.
other than that, I'm not sure what's coming up. So
Big
we'll be
boy.
back. Yeah, big
Yeah,
boy.
big boy. See you there, maybe.
See you there.
Oh, you know what? For the next show, End of an Era comes on the June 1st. Another week.
What's that?
What's that?
The end of C-Rail.
Oh, good Lord. You and your C-Rail. You know, I when we were looking for the cases, I found your caboose. It may come back and haunt you.
Oh, you found my caboose? You better not. I have plans for that on June 1st.
I'm sure you do. All right.
We're out of here.
All right. Have a
Good
good
night.
night.